Your book cover is the first impression you ever make on a reader. It's the difference between a book that gets clicks and sales and a book that gets ignored. The good news? You don't need expensive software or a professional designer. Today, I'm going to show you the best free tools that you can use to create a professional, eye-catching cinematic book cover. Starting with AI, then Canva, then finally we'll get into Amazon's free built-in cover creation tool. Stick around until the end because I'll share some insider tips on what makes covers sell on Amazon so you can maximize your book's visibility. Let's start with AI because this is where you can instantly create cinematic Netflix-style designs that stand out. Inside ChatGPT with image generation enabled, you can simply type a prompt like, create a cinematic professional book cover for a self-help book titled The Focus Formula. Make it vivid, bold, and movie poster quality. And in seconds, ChatGPT generates a high-grade cover. These aren't just mock-ups, they're ready-to-use designs. Here's the beauty of this. With the paid plan, you can generate as many variations or changes of this as you want. Try different prompts, different styles, and test what really fits your brand. Once you've got something close to what you like, you can take it into Canva for fine-tuning. An extra tip that I like to enact, I'm going to give you guys away right here, is that in this prompt, you could actually say something like, make this cover as good as a Netflix movie cover. So you can actually reference something like Netflix, make it vivid and eye-catching, eye-popping, whatever you want to say about this cover, but you want to make sure you give it as much good information as you can. And yes, you can. I've used the whole Netflix thing saying make it as good, if not better than a Netflix picture, and it actually makes some really, really good covers. So, by the way, in my full course, I walk you through this process step by step, from creating book covers with AI to editing them professionally to making sure they're the right dimensions for ebook, paperback, hardcover, and audiobook. If you want to see that whole workflow broken down in detail, then the link is in the description below. Now back to the video. Now, let's move into Canva. Canva is completely free, and it's one of the most user-friendly tools for editing and designing book covers. Inside Canva, go to the templates section and search for book cover. You'll instantly see thousands of pre-made customizable templates. Even if you're starting from scratch, you can set custom dimensions, for example, 16 by 2560 pixels for Kindle ebooks. Now here's where Canva really shines. Number one, you got your drag and drop editing. You can upload the ChatGPT generated image we made earlier and overlay your title, subtitle, and author name. Number two, font selection. Canva has a huge free font library. Pair bold cinematic fonts for your title with simple readable fonts for subtitles. And number three, graphics and elements. Canva includes free shapes, lines, textures, and stock photos you can layer onto your design. You could even use these if you got an error from the cover art that you got from ChatGPT. You can overlay these elements over the top of that error and then blend it in with a new title or a new subtitle. Wherever the error was, you can go ahead and fix this easily right here in Canva without having to regenerate a new ChatGPT cover. And finally, number four, color palettes. You can instantly apply professional color schemes to make sure your cover looks polished and consistent. And again, this is all free. If you want, Canva Pro adds more elements, but everything I'm showing you here can be done on the free plan. By combining ChatGPT's AI art with Canva's editing tools, you can build a completely unique professional quality book cover without paying a designer. Next up, Amazon's own cover creator tool. This is built right into the KDP upload process, and it's 100% free. When you're uploading your book to KDP, you'll see an option called Launch Cover Creator. This tool lets you, number one, upload your own background image, like the AI or Canva design you made. Or, number two, choose from pre-formatted layouts that ensure your cover dimensions are correct for paperback and hardcover versions. And number three, it'll automatically adjust for spine width based on your page count. And now number four, you can preview your cover on different devices and print formats before publishing. So these are all amazing benefits right here of this cover creator tool that will bypass some of the time that you guys would have needed to use with your ChatGPT or your Canva cover. So the cover creator tool, it's not as flexible as Canva, but it guarantees your cover will fit Amazon's exact specifications. And the best part, if you don't have a design ready, you can use their free stock images and basic layouts to build a simple but functional cover on the spot. A quick pro tip, always double check the bleed and margin guides in Cover Creator. This makes sure your title, author name, and images don't get cut off in print. That's a big mistake I've seen a lot of beginners make. Now that you've seen all three free methods, ChatGPT, Canva, and Amazon's Cover Creator tool, here are some insider tips that will help your covers actually sell. Number 1, simplicity wins. Don't overcrowd your design. A single focal point with bold text is far more clickable. Then number 2, title readability. Your cover should be legible even as a tiny thumbnail. If you can't read it small, then readers won't click it. And finally, number 3, genre alignment. Study the top sellers in your niche and make sure that your cover style meets reader expectations. A thriller should look different than a romance or a self-help book. Remember, the goal of a cover is not just to look good, but to stop the scroll and get someone to click. So there you have it. 3 of the best free tools to create professional cinematic book covers today. AI with ChatGPT, Canva's free editor, and Amazon KDP's Cover Creator. If you put these together, you can go from having no design experience to having a cover that looks like it was made by a professional designer, all without spending a single dime. And if you want me to walk you through the entire publishing system, from using AI to create your manuscript, format, cover design, uploading, and even scaling into multiple income streams, that's exactly what I teach in my complete course. The link is in the description below if you're ready to take your book idea and turn it into a massive publishing empire. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.